Hey, this is just Ben on the front end, here to tell you to give the podcast a rating if you don't mind, and follow it or subscribe to it on whatever you're listening to this on. If you want to send us an email, we'll read it and maybe talk about it on the show. It's deadensigns@gmail.com, and we got a Twitter. Anyway, if you could do all that, please. That'd be really nice. Bye, enjoy the show.
Simon & Schuster AudioWorks presents Star Trek: The Next Generation.
Alright, okay.
Yeah. This is cool. I have, I'm not on my main PC and I'm holding a mic. It feels more like I'm doing like a stand-up routine, like, you know, like I'm a actual comedian, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm holding the mic and I'm like...
What kind of topics do you cover in your Type 5?
I don't know. I never thought
What's
of that.
Like your...
This is how far I got with this
yeah,
idea.
okay. Well, I definitely am not going to your show because your improv skills are really bad.
Yeah, I know how bad I am.
Hey, here's a spot. Come up with some quick bits. No, all right.
No, I never do that. I'll never do that because, like,
I don't want to. I can't. Thanks. Great.
On the stage, just get on my phone. I get on. Fuck. Just get on my phone.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
So
when you
anybody got a funny job out there?
Yeah.
No.
How about you?
Well,
Health and safety officer.
What do you do? I work at Tesco's.
How about you? You stock really. My shelves. No.
It's no. Since the recession hit, I lost my last job, and I had to take a job at Tesco's. You know, making ends meet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. You know, I guess they had to trim the fat. I mean, yeah.
What?
Yeah. What about you, sir? But the guy still like tries to. Yeah. What do you mean? What did you mean by that?
Well, me, I work for a manufacturer of dirigibles. I get to fly them all the time. Okay. I don't know what that means. I'll move on. You, sir? What a great show! great open mic.
Yeah, it's a good
set you got there.
Good audience today. You know, like I'm really feeling the energy, like the positive energy here, and I hope you guys are feeling it too.
But if you, maybe you should be the mindfulness comedian.
Yeah. Maybe
your bit should be mindfulness. So you can go on stage and you're like, hey everybody, so I don't want to make any jokes that might upset anybody out there. And I don't really want to like be too good up here because I don't want to give anybody out there imposter syndrome.
Yeah.
Like thinking, damn, this guy's really good at stand up. Or I'm just around in my job. They're just keeping me around for no reason. I really suck. They're probably gonna fire me soon, so I'm gonna drop that. I'm not gonna do anything like that. I don't want to. Let's just talk about things we like. All right. Let's just be comfortable for like 5 minutes.
That's.
I don't want to talk about any pets in case any of you, maybe your pet has just died or anything.
I did notice that recently with like watching some live stand-up and stuff.
Yeah.
Especially comics that do a lot of crowd work. It's just like, oh, this just feels like a group therapy session.
It's a damn PC culture.
This feels like just like turning people's kind of everyday worries and stuff into like content, right? Oh, what do you do, sir? I don't do. I'm unemployed.
I'm unemployed. That's, you know what, sir? That's fine.
That's fine.
You know what? You got this.
Yeah.
I believe in you.
I believe in you.
You'll be able to find a job soon. Oh no, I don't want a job. I'm a leech.
Yeah. Oh.
I prefer. You know.
How about we pray for this man, hey?
I think that's great. I mean, I think you're really proving why you know the socialist system works. Oh, I don't believe in socialism.
Oh yeah.
No,
I got
I
mine.
believe that nobody should ever have to pay any taxes.
I got mine.
Yeah, no, I'm in the perfect situation.
Yeah, it's like...
Basically, I'm always pissed off, and I don't have to work ever. It's great. I'm living my dream right now.
Can we? What about you, sir? But he's like continues going. He's just like, yeah, I hate society, and I think healthcare.
What about
should
you,
be...
sir? Well, I'm currently on fire, and nobody's putting me out. Well, do you want me to put you out? No. No, I want to be on fire. Yeah, that's my new sketch. Guy in the audience is on fire.
Mm-hmm.
It's just kind of like a wacky random bit, you know. It's sort of like you're supposed to see it and go, why would there be a guy on fire in the audience of a stand-up show? You know, that's like the last place you would expect somebody to combust. But he did.
I can now that I'm holding the mic, I can emphasize by moving it closer, or further away.
Okay.
I'm a tiny ant now because I'm very far away.
Maybe I should do that more because it's like I feel, Jesus Christ, why did that spike? I feel like there's something up with my microphone because it's like normal, but I don't think I got really loud there. Never mind. That's what I'm saying though. Maybe I should hold my microphone because then I can just move it around with my head and I don't have to worry about moving too far away from the microphone or, you know, getting too close to my pop filter.
Maybe a tiny ant was doing something to it, like Mary. But yeah,
he's letting off pheromones telling all the other ants to come unplug my PC.
they, to be honest, if you get enough ants, they would probably be able to pick up your PC and carry it to their nest. Do you think
if you had enough ants pumping out pheromones that you'd be able to smell it?
No, I don't think so.
I think you could.
I don't think so.
I think you could.
Isn't that the kind of point that pheromones are supposed to be kind of like odorless? They're just chemical, like kind of they react subconsciously, you know, with people, you know, and stuff like that. And also another thing that I could do with my mic is I can throw it from hand to hand. I could try it now.
Okay, maybe don't do that.
I did it.
Uh-huh.
I'm like Elvis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, put it in your mouth now and go.
No.
Lord have mercy.
It has a pop filter on it. I would have to unhinge my jaw. I just like.
Now your pop filter is just sodden, dripping with spit.
Yeah.
Ugh, disgusting.
Yeah.
Anyway, I feel like we inadvertently usually like slip into bits about doing stand-up, even though neither of us do stand-up. And
yeah.
I mean, personally, I don't watch like any stand-up. I watch like a little bit of stand-up every now and then, but I don't watch any pretty much.
Me neither, to be honest. I mostly watch clips. I watch best of. You know.
Yeah, I go to Reddit. I'll look at all of the like
stand-up shots. That's what the
stand-up shots. Yeah. I check out all the great. Check out all the great ones, like like usually the great ones that you see, like the kind of ones that you see. I don't think. All right, you know what? I don't think this Reddit exists. I type in r/. Wait, hold on.
Maybe
I found it. Sort of like Django Industries. This is. I think he uploaded his own. stand-up shot from the looks of it. Is that allowed? Are you allowed to do that? That feels like. Apparently, scientists are hard at work developing robots you can have sex with, which was surprising to me because I was under the impression that we already have robots you can have sex with. I believe it's called a tennis ball cannon. So that's Django Industries, not my joke. Just to be clear, I'm not stealing anything here.
Yeah.
That one's got 18 thumbs up. Let's have a look at the 18 likes. Let's just a responder says, I'm having a hard time envisioning this one. Maybe it's for the best. Somebody says, your posts always bring a smile to my face. Thanks for brightening up my day.
Yeah.
So
it's a supportive,
that's very
comedic.
That's a very supportive random user with like no image on their account. Scott Bollander, again another self poster. Says, I'm watching a Pornhub series about edging. It's so good I don't want it to end.
Nice.
It's not bad. That one's got a lot of thumbs up. That one's got 174 upvotes.
It's not bad. It's
not
definitely better than the tennis ball
the previous one.
Yeah.
Here's let's go for another one with not really any likes at all.
Yeah.
Again, uploading your own stuff. All of these are people uploading their own stuff, which I guess is what you're supposed to do.
Yeah. Are you sure
anyway,
about that? We have to look for the actual.
I mean, from the looks of it, it's the majority of
rules.
people. It's the majority of people. I'll look at the rules in a second. This guy says, when I was a teenager, I considered myself high fashion. Apparently that's not throwing on a hoodie and some Converse. Wrong high. You see, wrong high, because he thought high fashion as in like you're stoned.
Yeah.
And you'll wear it, so you're wearing like a hoodie and Converse.
I thought I was missing that. I thought that wasn't a joke for some reason, but I was trying to infer a different joke.
Well, it's a good thing the commenter agrees. I get it after rereading, but I'm not sure either way if it would land said in the midst of an act. I'd have to see the delivery. Something like a Bob Marley shirt might be more obvious.
Yeah, exactly.
But I'm not sure. Dude, when you're getting high, I always got to put on my Bob Marley shirt.
My weed leaf shirt.
Yeah, maybe if you said like weed armbands and weed hat with a weed leaf on it.
Yeah.
Something like a Bob Marley shirt might be more obvious, but I'm not sure how many others are with me on the punchline being less than tight.
This is
Trevor actually responded to this guy. It's still in the open mic stage. Only did it once. Got decent reception. I brought it here for great feedback like this. So he's into it. He's gonna change it. Maybe he's gonna be like. And so maybe his new version of this joke is gonna.
He's getting feedback unlike us.
Yeah,
we're just like.
Yeah, we're just in the void.
We're hamming it.
His new version might be like when I was a
edging
teenager.
forever,
I could, No, you know what? I'm gonna move on. You keep talking over it. I'm just gonna move on. Fuck it.
I
kept trying to do the new version where I'd say something stupid in it instead of hoodie and Converse, but you just kept saying other shit over the top of me. So never mind.
Okay,
all right, here's one of the rules for the stand-up shots: no misogyny and no pictures of tweets.
Well,
so I guess you can post whatever you want.
That's half of my jokes gone.
No misogyny, but racism. Well, there's some leeway.
There's some leeway, yeah.
There's some leeway.
Yeah.
Anyway, welcome to Den Ensigns.
Number one stand-up shots.
Number one stand-up
comedy
podcast.
Media comedy podcast.
No? I'm planning my next special.
Already? You didn't even do any open mics? You just like straight into special?
No, I just dive in the deep end first. I got a special going up with 2B.
Who's 2B? Okay, I get it now. Now
they're paying me. I'm playing at the Royal Albert Hall next week. So far, I've only got like 5 minutes worth of material so far. Like,
you'll finish it. You'll get
You'll
more.
Be fine. It's like D&D. You never really finish planning what's going to happen in the session until like the day before.
Yeah,
so it'll be fine. It'll be okay. I'll get up there. I got a couple good jokes about lobsters. I got some good jokes about Yorgos Lanthimos movies.
Okay.
Everybody gets that. See, because it segues from The Lobster, and then I start talking about the movie Lobster.
Mm-hmm.
And then from there, I can go into like Killing of a Sacred Deer and the Favorite and Dogtooth. Kind of stuff that everybody's gonna kind of get a good.
Yeah, so it's a pretty specific sort of thing to talk about.
I mean, everybody's seen Killing of a Sacred Deer. So
yeah, definitely. Yeah.
And then from there, I'm not too sure. Probably go for like Dogtooth, and then start talking about cats, maybe. And then I could go into like the internet, and then that just gives me like the whole, everything.
And then do a closer about lobsters at the end.
Yeah. I think I'll do like riff on the internet, go into some other stuff, yada, yada, yada. 45 minutes later, we're there at the end. Go back into The Favorite, I think. Maybe do some Olivia Colman, knocks.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And then big finish. Not sure what. Probably some callback to a joke earlier on.
Yeah.
And then I'm good. I'm pretty
It's
much
so
done.
easy.
See, I'm
I
pretty
don't-
much fucking
yeah.
there, aren't I?
Yeah, I don't get why comedians get paid so much. So
I don't get why
easy.
they make such a fucking big deal about it and like depressed or whatever.
Yeah, and they drive cars around and they drink coffee.
Yeah, I don't really understand it. And they like sexually offend. I don't get it. I don't get what's so fucking hard. You go up on a fucking stage and you just say shit for like an hour. And here's the thing, it's like unfair. It's like a win-win scenario because you know that some people are not going to like it either way going up. So there's no risk,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
look forward to my special.
Yeah, what's it gonna be called? What's the name of this special?
It's going to be called Heathen.
Oh, that's a good one.
Ben Heathen
Ben
stand-up
Heathen.
special.
Yeah,
Heathen.
Is it gonna be just you holding a mic on the stage, and you're gonna have like like antlers coming out of your head or something
It's
like that? Yeah.
it's me in a kind of white backdrop
Mhm.
with slightly like reddish vignetting.
Mhm.
And I've got a T-shirt on. I'm pointing to it. It says, and I say, I'm pointing at the T-shirt, and on the
Mhm.
T-shirt is printed "cancelled enough for you,"
Jesus Christ.
and I'm kind of
Already?
pulling like a cocked eyebrow, like,
And so you're already being cancelled before you even like.
No, but
Do
it's
it.
like it's more like, is this special gonna be enough to cancel me? Is this really gonna be enough?
Okay.
Because I don't think so. Cancelled enough for you? Heathen. It's called Heathen. Look out for it soon on Tubi. We don't get Tubi over here, so I'm not going to be able to see it probably until somebody puts it on YouTube.
Puts the best off of Heathen.
Yeah, just
By
puts like a recording of their screen,
Yeah,
in
yeah.
5-minute chunks
Yeah.
on their YouTube channel.
There's
That's
just
probably
like-
going to be the only
there's
way
a-
I'm really going to see it.
There's a loud fan in the background while
Yeah.
they're recording.
Yeah, exactly. So, I don't know, look for it soon.
You can barely hear lobster jokes through the fan. But
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. I
Yeah.
like the fact
So,
that
well, I
you.
mean, that's my week. What are you going to be doing, dude?
I don't know.
What are you doing
I'm
coming up?
depressed. I'm depressed because of the
You're
things
depressed?
that happened to me. Yeah.
You've got imposter syndrome?
No.
Oh, okay, I don't care then.
I go. Is that the only depression you care
Here's
about?
one of my
is
here's one of my
depression?
cancelled
Yeah.
enough jokes for you.
I don't care.
I
That's what you say to
I
someone.
used to when I first learned about imposter syndrome, I was like, oh yeah, me too. I get that. Then I see everybody else out there suddenly cropping up like, oh yeah, me too. I've got imposter syndrome, and I'm like, how can we all be imposters? Huh? Huh? Don't yawn. Don't yawn in the middle of the set. You're throwing me off. You were supposed to like lightly chuckle there, and then I was gonna go into that. Never mind. Anyway, why are you depressed, Max? Why are you depressed? What happened?
As you may know already, because you were here to witness it, I got my windows bricked on the weekend.
Yeah, that kind of sucks. Oh, yeah, that kind of
Yeah,
was interesting.
that was interesting. You were over.
Very eventful.
Yeah, we saw Barbie, and then after hanging out and seeing,
Yeah. If you didn't
watching
think
some-
we were quirky enough already, we've gone to see some real out of our wheelhouse movies.
yeah, exactly. Mainstream.
Yeah, not
slop.
to spoil it or anything, but maybe we did a bit of a Barbenheimer. Anyway,
Uh-huh.
continue.
I didn't
Well.
get to.
No, you didn't. That's true. Your windows got caved
I
in.
got edged on Bobby Oppenheimer.
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 Oppenheimer sounds better than Barbenheimer. Never mind.
Yeah.
Continue.
Oppenheimer. But yeah, so we watched Barbie, went back to mine, I hosted you guys, and then in the middle of the night, we hear crashing, and someone threw a brick from my upstairs
Yeah,
window.
we're chilling with Gabs. We watched some stuff. We watched Hellraiser.
Yeah.
I was like, let's lull ourselves into a pleasant sleep by watching an episode of Joe Pera, because neither of them had seen Joe Pera Talks with You before. I was like, let's watch the Barbara O'Reilly episode, because it's funny. It's a funny one.
Yeah.
And then at one point, I'm watching Joe Pera start to realize that he's really into Barbara O'Reilly by The Who.
Yeah.
I had seen Max and Gabs like turn and like look at each other and stuff, and they go, "Did you hear that? Yeah. What was that? Did you hear that?" And I'm like, "Huh?" I'm like laying there on his sofa. I'm looking at him like, "What?" I thought you meant like something in the TV show. I was ready to go like, he's listening to Barbara O'Reilly.
Yeah.
But then you guys are like, "No, it was a crash. Maybe some plates fell over.
What
Hold on."
this beautiful song?
I've heard this before, just like Joe Pera. This is new.
Yeah. But...
Anyway, we go upstairs and then we find that somebody threw a brick through your window. You got hate crimed.
I had hate crime. Probably, I accept the fact that I got hate crimed.
Yeah,
you know,
I think it's kind of a bit of a. You got like a free card to play now.
Yeah.
If anybody ever says that you've never felt like oppression or anything, you can be like, well, you know, I did have a brick thrown through my window for being an immigrant.
Exactly. That's what I can say. And then
you can.
The immigrant
and nobody
card.
Can dispute you. Nobody's going to be like, no way.
Yeah, I'm going to take
you got
that
the
brick.
And everything.
I'm going to hit them with a brick then.
Yeah.
Because I still have that fucking brick.
There was like dirt on it, and you kept picking it up and saying, "Look, it says get out on it, get out." And I'm like, "That looks like dirt, Max." You're like, "No, it definitely says get out."
Yeah, this is a reference to the movie Get Out. It must have been peeled up.
It must have been Jordan Peele. Definitely. It was like, "Fuck this guy," or rather, "Boy, I hope he Googles this word and then watches the movie." Because the only residuals I'm getting while I'm on strike.
That's such a good marketing thing.
I don't think that is good marketing. I think it's bad marketing.
Instead of having leaflets, you have people with like a leaflet stuck to a brick and they throw it through a window. Yeah, that's what happens. Yeah, I feel like that would work quite well.
I think that would work, but that would be bad.
It's so
are you
easy to fix a window.
Saying that if yours wasn't just a normal brick or a chunk of a brick laying there on your carpet, and it was instead like a brick covered in a leaflet that said like watch Sound of Freedom now, then you'd be like, hey, you know what, this isn't a bad idea for marketing.
Yeah, it must be a man of God, because it's such a holy movie that he wants me to see. That's what I would think.
I don't think you can watch. I don't know if that movie is coming out over here.
I don't know. We'll probably watch it at some point on like some shit. Perfectly legally.
Sound of Freedom UK is like the #1 search on my Google.
Perfectly legally from some Russian somewhere.
Sound of Freedom release date. Can you watch the film in the UK? Stop showing me. Please. Jim Caviezel's new film is proving to be a box office hit in the US, but will it be released in the UK?
Box office success. They're fucking buying out tickets and their fucking theaters are empty. Wow.
Sound of Freedom became available to watch in the US. Film was completed at Angel Studios March 2023. Can I watch Sound of Freedom in the UK? A UK release date is yet to be announced.
The answer is no.
Yep. Basically. Anyway, maybe we'll get to watch it later.
But yeah, I'm depressed now because I got hate crimed, and
I'm sorry you got hate crimed, mate.
Yeah, so now I'm afraid for my life, and I shall not move on from this event ever again. Yeah. You know.
This is giving you imposter syndrome?
No, this is going to define me like Batman, you know?
Yeah.
I'm going to become Brickman.
The Brick.
The Brick.
Imagine that's just the thing, right?
No. It's my original character called The Brick.
The Brick.
Yeah.
The Tick. The Brick.
Yeah. We're all buddies. We're written by the same writer.
That's the Flash. He's the Quick.
Yeah, he is the Quick.
The Lick. That's
That I bet there was a X-Man called the Illick, and he had just like
Some
he-
X-Man with a freaky tongue. Didn't
Yeah.
Nightcrawler have like a weird tongue? I feel like Nightcrawler had a weird tongue, maybe.
No, he had a
Anyway.
tail. But yeah,
Yeah, no, that's
So,
all he had was a
maybe
tail.
it was Nightcrawler.
He didn't have anything else that was fucked up.
Nightcrawler hate crimed me because he would have disappeared afterwards, right? Like,
Yeah, he could just like bamf away.
Yeah.
His signature onomatopoeia.
I bet he committed so much crime, to be honest. Like no one.
No, he was a good
has
guy. He was a good X-Man.
Nah, I bet he had something like hidden, like it's like a side gig.
Well, give an example at least.
I don't know. He would like go into people's houses at night and then steal their stuff.
Okay.
Just
I mean, yeah,
teleport
that
in,
is pretty
like,
bad. I don't know where that's coming from. Like,
It's like victimless crime, because like no
what
one's
does
in the
he
way.
do with it all?
It just he has a cave where he lies on it, like a dragon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That starting to sound like it's more of a cultural thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah. Because
Hmm.
he never had, because he was like in the circus, so he never had money. So now he hoards money as like a way of reacting to his trauma.
Well, would it help if we regressed away from what caused your depressive episode?
And now I'm gonna hoard bricks now that I've been hurt by one.
Yeah, I think it would help if we moved back from that event rather than move into the future
Yeah.
with its consequences.
Yeah, like
And
the
talk
fact
about how when everything was pure and good, and we saw Barbie before you
Yeah.
got your window smashed.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's
Mhm.
good. It was a good movie. That's what we can say, right? Ben?
I liked it.
Yeah, I liked it too.
I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah, it was funny.
It was pink. I like pink.
I like Pink too.
It had Ryan Gosling in it.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Although
it was
the
funny in it.
pink is a bit of a shade of that red brick that flew from my.
No, move
From
forward. Come on, go. All right, well, how about this? Remember the big Ken battle and song at the end?
Yeah, that was
fun.
great. Yeah, I know.
I kind of want to go back to the cinema just to see that bit. I got that song stuck in my head.
Yeah, I'm gonna. We should buy the limited vinyl of Barbie released.
We should buy the limited edition Barbie vinyl
Mhm.
and normal Barbie action figure doll.
Mhm. Yeah, normal Barbie.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I wonder how Mattel is gonna kind of exploit this now.
Let's find out. Let's go to Mattel.
Mattel.
What are they up to? Go to their website. Go to their shop even right now.
Mm-hmm.
Roll out the pink carpet. Celebrate the theatrical event of the year. Treat kids to dolls and playsets inspired by Barbie the movie. Interesting that it wasn't really a movie for kids like at all.
At all.
There's Barbie in pink gingham dress,
Mm-hmm.
plaid matching set.
Mm-hmm.
Got beach Ken. They don't really have like
Nothing related to the movie.
not necessarily. It's more just like Barbie like in the clothes from the movie. Like here's Barbie dressed as that one bit when she was wearing the clothes in the movie.
Cowboy outfit thing.
No, funnily enough, not
Not that one.
There's the cowboy outfit. There's the
Okay.
cowboy outfit. But there's no like normal Barbie or like
Celluloid
Or, like,
Barbie.
there's one Ken, but it's just like Ken dressed as how he dresses on the beach.
Is Alan back? Is it
There's
going
no
to
Alan.
be what's he called? The actor. That
Michael
played
Cera.
Michael Cera. They're just going to change him to look like Michael Cera.
You can get her dream house, but Mega Blocks.
Ah, okay.
You can make a Mega Blocks dream house, or you can play Barbie movie Uno,
Okay.
or you can get President Barbie in pink and gold dress.
Well,
I think I would like to point out now that all of the dolls that I have mentioned are £67
oh fuck.
without shipping.
That's so fucked. I didn't think. Oh Jesus! I didn't actually consider that it could be that expensive. To be honest, like
a little high. It seems a little. I don't know what the going price for Barbies are nowadays, but that seems a little on the expensive side.
Now that Barbie is like a cultural cornerstone, it can charge that much. You know,
you can get Barbies. You can get a Hot Wheels RC Barbie Corvette vehicle for £80, right?
Yeah.
But it's a little RC thing that you can put the dolls in and drive them around.
Yeah.
Or you can get one that isn't Hot Wheels and is more of like a slightly nicer replica, but doesn't drive around.
Okay.
For £135.
Shit. Okay.
What the hell is that markup there? It has less features.
Because it's like, it's like Funko Pop, sort of thing. Because it's not for playing with, it's for like someone to get and put on their shelf as like part of like their freak collection of stuff,
Yeah, pretty much. Now, you know what's interesting? This is the only thing that's marked as exclusive on this page for Barbie stuff, and it's the other Ken, the rival Ken in the outfit when he's dancing.
That's weird.
But that's the only thing that's apparently exclusive. I don't know. Yeah, it's interesting because you would have thought that, seeing as this is a product movie,
exactly,
about product,
that would
kind of, but it is ultimately movie about product at the end of the day.
Yeah, but
there's like feels like they're not pushing it on this side at all.
Not at all. Yeah, right. They're like,
it's almost like they're ashamed of it.
There are a bunch of dinosaurs that like are just sitting there, like in the CEO board, just like, what do we do with this? How do we capitalize on this?
There are a lot more brands in the Mattel line than I thought.
We should take out marketing in newspapers.
What do you kids? Hey, if we want kids to come out and see Barbie, what are we gonna do? How about we do skywriting that says "I heart Barbie"?
Yeah, exactly.
In pink clouds.
Yeah, over Greece.
Over Miami, Florida.
Okay. During a storm.
And that's it.
That's it.
That's all.
Do we want to do any new merchandise or anything?
No. Let's sell Barbie's clothes.
And the guy comes back, like, the movie comes out, and they come back, and they go, guys, Barbie has had the biggest opening weekend by a female director in history. And they're like, yes, it was all my idea.
Oh, everybody saw my skywriting. Oh, I knew that was the way to go.
Yeah, they made jokes in the movie, sir, about how they got depressed Barbie and normal Barbie now, and they make jokes about that, and it's really played up, and maybe we could sell those as toys.
No. Do Ken in a white and gold outfit. And that's it. It's the only exclusive piece of merchandise again.
I even saw some like pictures from Comic-Con that happened this weekend. Barbie weekend.
Yeah.
Barbenheimer weekend.
What?
And the Mattel booth didn't have anything about the movie on it. Weird. And yet, without their advertising, it's still doing gangbusters.
Yeah, exactly. The only reason why they have the Kent, the golden, whatever, white Kent, is because one of the old executives got like a message on Slack, and it was a GIF from the movie with that guy in there, and he couldn't get it off his phone for like days. He couldn't close the app. He couldn't close the chat, and it would just be there constantly. He was like, "Yes, I guess this must be a really good picture." I can't get it off.
This is the new main character of the movie. He should probably have a toy.
But sir,
he's not in it that often. So.
Oh, well,
I
like
Barbie.
I like him anyway. I want 500 of these things made an hour for the next 5 years. We're gonna call it exclusive. Oh, bada bing. I don't know why he sort of morphed into that. Well, Max, here's a big thing. What do you think of the politics of the film?
Oh, I didn't see any politics. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
I've seen it described as having 2016 politics in it.
I love how
Which is
people are like, yeah,
because
we solved feminism. We don't have to worry about women's rights
I feel
anymore.
you see, the thing is that whenever I read that, I never get the implication that it's like, oh, we solved it. It's more just a general, we moved on, like we stopped caring. It's like, oh, we're still talking about this? Really? I thought we moved on.
Really?
I thought we stopped giving
I thought
a shit.
the internet use cycle already moved on.
I thought we got over it. We just accepted that that's the way things are.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think the movie's kind of a little irreverent with that stuff. I never feel like it's like too preachy. I think there's that one bit where the mother character does just have like a 2-minute monologue about how hard it is to be a woman, like right in the middle. Which I don't really necessarily have a problem with the content or anything. I think it was just like very jarring.
Like, yeah, because it was like, very
still just going on this monologue here. But then the rest of the movie's good and everything that's good. So
the thing about it is that like it was betterly delivered. That monologue there was a better place to deliver that monologue. I remember where they do the Barbies, they deprogram the Barbies, and she does like little not quips, but she does like chunks of the monologue basically to each one of them as they deprogram. That's a perfect spot to just have that monologue there in chunks,
pacing wise, I feel like that would be weird though, because obviously they need that to be the first bit where they show it deprogramming.
Exactly, exactly. That's the thing. It's like, how do we go about that? I'm just saying that it was like, this is maybe could have been put in there somewhere. I'm
not Greta Gerwig. I'm not a filmmaker.
I am actually. I'm also a man, so I know.
That's why the brick got thrown through your window because of those horrid films you made.
Those horrid films.
Those horrid films about the people.
The Hellraiser. I don't know. I just thought about Hellraiser because we were watching it that night.
Just had like a mini stroke.
What you guys didn't realize that I made you watch Hellraiser that night after Barbie because I made it with Charles Bracknell? Charles Brockwell?
I like that you guys accidentally said Charles Barkley when talking about the director, even though I like that's not 100% correct because Charles Barkley is a fucking basketballer who did the fucking Shut Up and Jam song. And you guys can't remember Clive Barker for shit. And now every time you and Gabs are like, oh yeah, Hellraiser by Joe Blamkin,
Joe Blow Ya,
Neil Blomkamp. You know what? Me and Gabs got a trailer for before Oppenheimer.
Yeah, Barbie.
It's for that Gran Turismo movie.
Oh yeah, I watched it already, so I've seen it. It's a weird
What, the trailer or the movie?
Oh, the trailer.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
I was watching it and I thought during the thing, and I turned to Gabs and said at the end when it was quiet again. I think I would be much more interested in this film as a concept if it were about like an MMA game. I think that would be more entertaining.
Yeah. Or it's
rather
like
than
even less transferable, like the skills.
Yeah, it's like maybe you're learning like tactics or something.
Yeah,
but in terms of physique, it's way off. I think that would be much more entertaining than like I love sports racing games, and now I'll get to drive a rally car, F1,
but yeah,
whoa, mental.
You know, it would be cooler if they got like a strategy game. Like a guy that plays like StarCraft or something, and they put him in place for like
plays XCOM, and then aliens invade, and they're like, "We need the best XCOM player."
And then
you're gonna save us.
In there. And he does it. He wins. Like Ender Games. I just described Ender Games. So.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that homophobic movie or book.
I don't think he was homophobic back then. I think he just like became
I
homophobic.
don't think people usually just randomly become homophobic, Max. I'm pretty sure I think the opposite is true. I think people can deprogram from that. I don't think people could really just become homophobic.
I feel like you just like, you're walking around one day and you're just like, huh. And then you're homophobic.
You know what? I hate them, you know?
I hate them.
Like,
It's
you have a gay friend, and then you see them next time, you're just like, you know what? I'm fucking sick of you.
Yeah.
I'm sick
Get
of you
outta
and your
here.
kind.
Get out of
Fuck
here,
off.
you beep. Or something like that.
Yeah. Obviously, it gets censored because he can't reclaim.
Yeah. It's
He's
like,
not- He's not gay.
he's like,
And obviously, that happened after he wrote the Ender's Game book, but
Mhm.
not before the movie was made.
yeah. It's
Yeah,
like
speaking
stepping
of
on the
weirdo
mine.
creatives,
Yeah, go on.
did you ever see those little comics about those little blue aliens that do human things, and they're always like, this is strange.
Yeah, I know that. I think
There's
I
a
feel
TV
like,
show now.
oh fuck! All right.
Did you know this guy's like an anti-abortion person?
Oh well, cool. You can't be
Yeah.
perfect when you make comics, I guess.
You can't be perfect when you make media. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Oh, so somebody's not allowed to be anti-abortion now?
It's
Okay.
because
I
I'm
thought
not
we were
perfect
accepting
either.
all kinds,
We're both not perfect.
but I guess not.
Yeah.
I guess only new types are allowed.
Jesus Christ.
Gundam update.
No.
Gundamu. I finished Zeta Gundam.
Yeah.
Hey, we talked about your week. You got a brick.
Yeah.
You got a
Uh-huh.
free brick, and you complained about it. We talked about that. Now,
Maybe it's like a primer thing. I feel like it was just me
you
outside
think you
for
were
the
getting
brick.
primed? You think you were getting primed? No, it couldn't have been a primer thing because our dialogue was better. Our writing was better. I was thinking about primer earlier as well, just randomly, and I still can't I just can't get over how that movie is purely, entirely tell, don't show.
Yeah, it's
So much shit happens off screen. The whole crux of the movie centers around stopping some bad shit going down at a party that we'd never see and we just get told about.
yeah.
Somebody's just like, "Oh, there was a party the other weekend. Something really bad happened, and now I need to stop the bad thing from that party."
like one of their one of the things is like when his dad, like the dad of his fiance or whatever appears, and they're like, "Oh shit, something bad must have," and they just assume.
Yeah,
they're
something
just-
bad must have happened because of the party where something bad happened.
Exactly, and it's like,
Or it did happen or is going to happen.
yeah,
I don't know. I should probably watch The Explainer again.
yeah,
That'll
exactly.
fix everything. But
Yeah.
even then, when the dad first appears, they don't show the dad or anything. They're just driving along, and then they're like, "Whoa, did you just see that? What?
Yeah.
It's that guy? What? Huh? But he looks fucked up.
Yeah,
He could. They couldn't possibly be actually him. Let's go chase him." And then there's 5 minutes before you even actually see this character on screen.
Yeah, it's old. He's old now somehow, and he went
Yeah.
back in time.
He went back in time because of our great time travel concept.
Mm-hmm. But
You will love it. You will
getting
love
prime-
it.
we're getting primed. I'm getting primed by myself.
You're getting primed.
Bricking my house.
What
But
if
yeah.
you did primer just to fiddle yourself? What if that was the whole
What?
film?
While you're unconscious in that chamber that they make, you jerk yourself off or something.
That thing, is that anything?
Could be, yeah.
Could that
Sounds
be like Primer 2?
the fiddling?
Some guy, some weird freak finds the primer box inside of this abandoned storage place, but he's already in there because of how the time dilation
Oh
shit
yeah,
works.
of course, yeah.
So
and
he's like, "What the hell? It's
has
me,
this-
unconscious.
a
You know,
sex of-
while I'm here."
yeah, yeah, exactly. And then
It's the
he has
sound
to
of
go
fiddling.
back. He has to go back. Then he realizes he has to go back in time to stop himself from diddling himself.
Yes,
You know,
stop it.
and then
Primer
there's
2.
yeah, and then he has there's moments of moves of him stopping him from stopping himself from
Yeah.
diddling himself. It's
This is exactly what happens in that World of Tomorrow short,
I-
the third one.
yeah. Exactly.
Where they just all the
literally, yeah.
different like time cops just keep coming in and shooting somebody, and then that person dies, and then another like time cop appears and shoots that one.
Yeah,
It just
exactly.
keeps
you
going
know.
and going.
That's for it, but it's fiddling instead, though.
Yeah, but it's
Uh,
anyway, what was I? Oh yeah, Zeta Gundam. It's pretty cool.
yeah.
So
Did
the thing
any
with the
sociopaths are in this one too?
well, this is the one that I was talking about last week with the sociopath. It was the end of that series.
Oh, okay.
Camille, the sociopath.
Yeah.
He sort of he kind of became less psycho, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But in some ways, at the very end, he became more insane. It's like there's a lot of like new type shit at the end that's kind of difficult to explain without going into detail for the entire show, basically. But my main thoughts are this: I think the plot was a lot better and more interesting than the first Mobile Suit Gundam series.
Mm-hmm.
But the characters are really, really not done very well.
When you think about it, Gundam is basically Five Nights at Freddy's.
Elaborate.
Because the like animatronics are basically Gundam.
Yeah. Yeah, don't like kids get put in the Freddy suits or something?
Yeah, exactly.
Is that the thing?
Their souls get trapped in the suits.
Well,
right?
no, that's probably more like Ava then, if it's about souls.
Yeah.
Well, they're
you're
saying that Camille
Yeah,
did get like a new type Super Saiyan power at the end,
Mm-hmm.
which was pretty interesting.
Well, he became a new type.
No, unfortunately, his brain broke right at the end.
That's unfortunate.
There was an evil new type that he was trying to kill, the big bad.
Mm-hmm.
And he stabbed him with a Gundam.
Ah, okay.
Like he drove a Gundam into his cockpit, and it's hold on, let me see if I can find it.
Yeah.
On a GIF, because it is very cool.
It's a gifable moment.
It's definitely, here you go, Seethe.
Oh, he literally penetrates him with his Gundam penis.
So that guy was a big new type, and as he was dying, he's like, "I'm going to use my new type powers to make you crazy," and then
he
Camille
does
goes
that.
crazy.
Yeah, okay, cool.
And then next time you see him, he's in the ship, and Fa, his girlfriend, starts talking to him from her Gundam, and she's like, "Camille, you okay? Camille, come in." And he's like, "Wow, so many pretty stars.
Yeah.
Whoa,
I like
wanna
that
go
idea.
home." But he's in like the 3D cockpit thing in the Gundam, so he's like, "I can't get out. Where's the exit? I don't want to be in here. I don't want to be in here." And then he's gone crazy.
Yeah.
So he's
He's
not okay
like,
anymore.
I like the idea of like this powerful character. Like he gets completely like disabled. Like imagine if Dragon Ball Goku just like falls and breaks his neck and he's paraplegic. Like,
well, what
like,
happened
not
was
paraplegic, is quadriplegic for the rest of the series. You know, and he can't do anything.
so
you know?
the very direct thing is that Camille gets stronger for all of the people that die around him, basically.
Okay.
Because his new type thing is that he kind of absorbs their souls.
Nice. So he's basically the fucking like Philosopher's Stone from fucking Brotherhood from
And
Metal Alchemist.
He kind of kills like the puppet master behind a lot of like the person working in the background to like mold the war that's going on in the show. That's the guy who's getting killed at the end there, getting stabbed by the Zeta Gundam.
The Gundam penis.
So, and he can only kill him because he's got all of the power of the people that have been killed along the way and stuff, all of his friends. So, that's pretty, it's all, you get it, you get the idea. War sucks. Everybody hates war. It's not
I feel
fun.
like it's people say that there's so much media that says war sucks, but then it's like, why is there so much media?
Why is there
about war
media that tells me how, maybe it's kind of chill.
Yeah.
Maybe
exactly.
sometimes it's kind of a little bit chill. Well, maybe that's what ZZ Gundam will be.
Have you ever heard of the statement that media lies?
Well, I mean, they talk about that. There's a bit in Zeta Gundam where a character is talking about how, like, without war, there are lots and lots of inventions that benefit humanity that come about because of war and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like
the atomic bomb. Oppenheimer's Segway. No?
I don't want to go into too much detail because you didn't get to see it, obviously.
Okay. I
But
know.
it was
I
good.
know the story.
No, I don't want to spoil
It's
it.
gonna be like Once
I don't
Upon
wanna
a Time.
spoil it
It's gonna
for
be
you.
like Once Upon a Time in Oppenheimer, and at the end he doesn't drop the bomb. You know.
You're
get-
thinking alternate history.
Yeah, he's gonna get the good ending at the end. Oppenheimer, good ending. Ding,
True
ding,
ending.
Ding, ding. It's just
Yeah.
like. And
It was good. It was a weekend with 2 solid movies came out.
yeah, that's a shame. That's a shame.
You wanted it to
that-
be bad?
Yeah, that brick was kind of like a nuclear bomb dropped on my life, you know.
Yeah. You know
When I-
what? Fine. Spiral. I don't care anymore.
When
Go
I
for
think
it.
when I think about it, I actually live in a house made of bricks.
Yeah, it's interesting. You know, actually, it's kind of hypocritical, really, that you wouldn't want another one for free. If anything, you should have smashed your windows long ago and replaced them with more bricks.
More bricks.
It's kind of hypocritical that you would be like, "Oh, I want to live in a brick house because it's safe," except for these bits I want to see outside. Fucking moron.
Yeah.
Hypocrite.
Imagine if we walked into the room and it was Major Briggs' head on the floor
Major Briggs.
from is it Major? Is that what he's called from Twin Peaks?
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You know, and he's like
Yes.
Cooper,
Cooper.
and then
Cooper.
I don't know. It floats up and explodes or some shit.
You know what,
Something.
though? One more thing from my week.
Yeah.
Fuck Barbenheimer.
Okay.
It was Venture Bros weekend.
Yeah.
Venture
forgot
Bros
you-
is finished now.
Yeah, forever, because HBO is never going
Forever
to
and
renew
ever.
it.
Yep. I think I might have told Gabs that weekend, but I don't know if I told you. I'll mention it here anyway. It not only is Venture Bros finished now, but from August 12th, they're taking Venture Bros off of HBO Max. And
Yeah.
they've literally just released the finale movie of it. So, you know, everybody's loving streaming, right?
Because nobody cares about it, you know? Everybody cares about Kitchen Nightmares.
Kitchen Nightmares. My 500 million pound life.
Yeah.
Honey Boo Boo Reborn.
Reborn.
Honey Boo
Honey Boo Boo, you gotta get into the Ava.
Yeah, they need to make Shin Honey Boo Boo.
Yeah. Shinani.
Honey Boo Boo Gaiden coming soon
Yeah.
to HBO Max.
Zeta Honey Boo Boo.
Honey Zeta Boo Boo.
Shit. Oh,
dude,
fuck.
dude,
yeah.
wake me up when we get to ZZ Honey Boo Boo. I'm done with this Zeta shit.
Yeah. You got your Gundams on the Honey Boo Boo Gundams on the cupboard on top of it, you know.
You get a little, you get little Honey Boo Boo models to build.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
Dude, I fucking hate Zeta. They introduced like a new Honey Boo Boo model every like 3 episodes just to sell toys.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
So stupid.
Such corporate shows. But
I
yeah.
can't wait for when we get the like deconstruction series and stuff for the genre.
Mm-hmm.
We get like Neon Genesis Honey Boo Boo and shit.
Yeah.
Tengen Toppa Honey Boo Boo.
Yeah, exactly. You know,
How
but,
easy would that be how easy would that be of a logo? I need to remind myself of the Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann logo. Hold on. Could that be an easy one to make? No,
Yeah.
don't show me the Daigerin logo. That wouldn't be too hard to make it say Tengen Toppa Honey Boo Boo.
Well, you know.
we could do that. Maybe that should be our first thing of merchandise that we ever do.
Mm-hmm.
Do like
I
a
don't
spread shirt and sell Tengen Toppa Honey Boo Boo.
We're gonna get sued by Honey Boo Boo.
I don't think Honey Boo Boo is alive, dude.
Oh, I what?
I don't know.
That'd
I'm kidding.
be pretty tragic.
That would be
Maybe
pretty
as
tragic. Let's
tragic
look it
as
up.
as that brick falling from my window.
Let's look it up. Where's Honey Boo Boo now? Honey Boo Boo's college plans involve living with BF Drellin Carswell. I mean,
Who the fuck?
from the looks of it, she just kind of looks. How old is this girl now? 17? From the looks of it, she just still kind of looks like Honey Boo Boo and stuff.
Oh.
Honestly, she looks like she mellowed out. It looks like maybe it wasn't too bad. Which is good, because you see that Honey Boo Boo show shit, and you're like, this kid's gonna be all kinds of fucked up.
Yeah, but sometimes, people have strength of character. That's
true.
Goes beyond anything, and you can't break them. I don't break. True. I'm Honey Boo Boo, and I don't break.
I'm Honey Boo Boo, and I have the will of God in me. I can feel the power of Christ.
Have you seen the shit they done to me? Have you seen all the footage they got of me? And I got out normal of it. I had to have a fucking whale of a World War I soldier running through no man's land doing that shit.
If they did this to you, you would have broken instantly. I have the will of Honey Boo Boo.
Honey Boo Boo puts her hand on your head, and you just go like, ah!
Dude, I'm making Honey Boo Boo my new family totem. Please bless us with the force of will that Honey Boo Boo has.
Yeah, exactly.
To drink the fucking go-go juice and survive.
It's good for her. Good for her.
Good for her.
We need more stories like that.
You know what, Honey Boo Boo? We here at Dead Ensigns salute you.
Big fans. Big fans.
Big fans of your thriving. How well you've thrived.
The Dead Ensign army salutes you.
Dead Ensign heads salute Honey Boo Boo.
We salute ya. Yes, we do. I can't do the AC/DC guy's voice. Can you do that, Ben? I bet you can do that. Do the original, the singer of AC/DC?
Wait, what songs did AC/DC do? I always get that era of rock music mixed up. Who did what song?
Fuck.
They all suck.
How dare you?
I'm kidding.
For those about to rock, we salute you.
It's that. So it's like a for those about to rock, like that kind of thing. That's really peaked, by the way. You're going to need to touch that up. You okay, Max? You're like,
I don't know.
So what, kind of like a Honey Boo Boo, we salute you. Fuck, that's awful.
I guess,
terrible.
Yeah.
That was terrible. I take that back.
That was great.
I was kind of doing
amazing.
The most fucked up Sesame Street Muppet more than like AC/DC. Alice Cooper? Was that AC/DC?
No, definitely not.
I don't fucking... I literally said 5 minutes ago that I don't know. Laugh at me like, oh my god, you did not just say the wrong thing. And it's but why are you surprised? Of course I did.
Just like the idea of is Alice Cooper AC/DC? Yeah, no, it's great, That was a good one. That was a good impression of someone you never heard.
I heard the, Welcome to the Jungle.
That's not...
Alright, I've heard...
That's Guns N' Roses.
Oh, fuck's sake.
That's even like
Welcome
hair rock.
to the jungle.
That's...
We have a game.
Yeah.
That's gotta be awful to hear.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, anyway, I'll give another update when I get to
Next Gundam
Honey Boo Boo Iron-Blooded Orphans.
Is that what it's called? Iron-Blooded Orphans?
There is a Gundam called Iron-Blooded Orphans, but I thought that sounded
cool.
funny. The one I'm watching now is ZZ Top.
There you go. That's a good one.
Mobile Suit ZZ Top Gundam.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Jesus Christ. ZZ Top. I just thought of ZZ Top and the fact that they wore carpets, and I thought, fuck, that's so cool.
They wore carpets? What?
Yeah, they wore carpets.
Okay.
Yeah, and they had long beards.
I bet those guys loved Bush.
Like...
You just get that vibe from them, where they're the kinds of guys that probably are like, no, the hairier the better.
Mm-hmm. To be honest,
not just because they're hairy.
Mm-hmm. No,
it's not like a mutual hairiness thing. I think that's just something that they're like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's just something that they're like crusaders for.
The bush warriors, they call them.
Okay, that sounds bad, but yes. Exactly.
Muff divers,
Yeah, that kind of deal. kind of deal.
Carpet
Yeah.
trimmers. I don't know.
Well, no, they would be no, because if they trimmed it, then there'd be less.
They would be like biting it with their teeth.
Carpet eaters. These are awful. Why are we just saying these things? This is disgusting. Is any of the ZZ Top members still alive?
I think they're both alive, right? Or at least
Was
they're
it just
both-
2 guys, or who was
No.
like 3 guys? It's 3 guys.
Is it 3 guys?
It's 3
Fuck.
guys.
I dropped one. The one that one must have gotten lost in the bush.
But you know what? You say this, but of the current members, at least, only 2 of them have Wikipedia pages.
Well, the third one didn't matter that much, you know.
Billy Gibbons, Frank Beard. You know what's funny? You know what's funny?
Yeah.
They got 3 members: Billy Gibbons, Elwood Francis, and Frank Beard. Of the 3 of them, Frank Beard is the one without the beard.
Oh.
Do you think that's intentional?
Maybe he used to have a beard. He had the
Oh
longest
wait,
beard
Dusty
of all of them.
Hill. Hold on, Dusty Hill was one of the previous. Okay,
Ah.
Elwood Francis is in the band now, but I don't think he's an original member. Dusty Hill is. Yeah, he's dead. Dusty Hill is dead.
Yeah.
He died in 2021.
He
Did
choked on.
Hold on. Is it COVID? Is it COVID?
Oh, come on. No, it can't be.
Chronic bursitis.
Oh, well, that's not it then. He
Inflammation of
choked
one
on
or more bursae of synovial fluid in the body.
He
They
choked
all-
on bush hair and died. That's why he died.
That's
You know,
sad.
when you
That's
consume, if you love something too much, it sometimes kills you. You know.
72 years old. What about Billy Gibbon? Yeah, it's funny that Frank Beard is the one without the beard. That's quite funny.
It's such a good bit.
Billy
You should add it
Gibbons
to your special. I think the fact
What?
that
So, did you
talking
guys
about
know that in ZZ Top there's 3 members: Billy Gibbons, Dusty Hill, Frank Beard? You know, everybody knows 2 guys, big beard, 1 guy, no beard. Frank Beard's the one without the beard. Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny, huh? Isn't that
That
funny?
is very funny.
The guy without the beard is very distinct. The other 2 look like the fucking same guy.
Yeah, they do. They do look like clones of each other.
Like they're basically the same beard person.
I think
They're
that's
born
why
in-
I got it. That's why I got it fucked up, because it was, they can.
Now, another ZZ Top fact, interesting, you might like to hear. They were
Yeah.
all born in Texas. Texas band.
Can we get any more trivia on ZZ Top real quick?
Sure.
Continue.
They were formed in 1969, which, if I
Nice.
had to guess,
It's
probably
a good number. Good
maybe
number.
their favorite number, maybe.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Are they like conservative? Do you think? I feel like they wouldn't be conservative.
They're just like very liberal.
I wouldn't say they're liberal, but I don't think they're like. I don't know.
They
I don't
did
think
have
they're-
the song about the sharp-dressed man, so there is that undertone. There's
No, but it's
you
about
might,
how
you
all
might,
the girls go crazy for
yeah,
a sharp dressed man.
yeah, but it's grooming in general is a pretty
Hold up.
alien thing for a conservative.
Billy Gibbons is the only person that was like consistent, like since the inception of the band. It looks like for the first year, it was a guy called Dan Mitchell and Lanier Grieg.
The original ZZ Top.
And then when Dusty Hill died, Elwood Francis came in. I need to look up Elwood Francis.
I like the idea of being able to pick up the mantle of ZZ Top. Like you don't actually like
get employed into ZZ Top.
Yeah, you don't like you can be just a normal man one day, but then tomorrow you're ZZ Top.
It's like you feel it once one dies. It's like it's like the Dalai Lama,
Yeah.
Once one dies, they have to go around to every like every 30 to 45-year-old man in America and show a collection of instruments and say
dive bar somewhere.
just pick up one that suits you.
Yeah.
They pick one up and they're like, it's him. That was Billy Gibbs's one. That was Billy Gibbs's. Why don't you go and play us a chord?
Yeah.
And then That was Billy Gibbons' favorite chord.
Yeah, exactly.
And then they like bow. They like get down on a knee.
They don't have to even worry that much because they're already wearing a carpet, so they can just kneel down. Anyway.
Yeah, exactly. And then from that point on, you're in ZZ Top. Welcome to the band.
Welcome to the band.
Welcome to ZZ Top.
Here's your carpet and the beard hair that you can stick to your face.
Here's your bib for when you eat bush. Anyway, thanks for listening. This has been Dead Ensigns.
Yeah.
I started watching Strange New Worlds today, and I didn't even talk about it. And we're a Star Trek podcast.
Well, I guess we'll talk about it next time.
week.
When
next
I
week
also
we'll talk
catch
about
up.
everybody's favorite characters: Pike,
Punch
Uhura, La'an, Khan, Noonien Singh, Spock.
Mm-hmm.
But the Spock that sucks, who has like a sister that nobody likes.
Oh, fuck.
Dude, they addressed that in an episode I was watching earlier.
Oh, really?
He mind melds with somebody, and then you hear the Burnham line where she's like, "I love you, Spock. Please go and find Kirk."
Mm-hmm. Find
and there's
someone.
a girl who's like, the lady is like, "You had a sister," and he's like, "I did," and then she's like, "But the Starfleet records don't mention a sister," and he's like, "They don't." And then they move on. So just a little Easter egg out there for all the fans of Star Trek Discovery. All the Discovery heads out there who love Michael Burnham and the fact that she traveled 900 years into the future. Thanks for listening. I'm Ben. This is Max.
Yeah. See you. Bye.
Wait. Dead Ensigns on Twitter. Dead Ensigns on Twitch. deadensigns@gmail.com. Follow us and rate us on Spotify and iTunes and all that fucking bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Bye-bye.
It's shorted out, sir. We're gonna have to phaser it.
Then what are you waiting for?
Right away, sir.
Faster would be better, Ensign.
I can't, sir. We don't want to...
That's enough.
But, sir...
Stand aside, Carlton. I'm going through. You're alive. Good.